It, it's really been a while. My gosh. Can you believe it? I was not going to stream it for at least a while, but, well, there is a really specific reason why I wanted to stream today. Well, here's the thing. I need to study. I need to study, but I've been having a hard time finding a motivation, you see? Just studying on my own is one of the hardest things you can do. I'm sure a lot of you have tried to take an online class and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna learn something new, and it's... But getting yourself motivated is... And, you know, keeping that motivation up and running is one of the hardest things you can ever do, you know, you can think of, you know. And I'm no exception to that role. I'm not sure if I should call that a role, but... but that's the same for me, you know. So why don't I motivate myself by, you know, streaming and studying at the same time so that I can have the best of the world, you know. You know, if I have at least a stream, you know, I'm taking myself into account. Wait, sorry, I forgot how the expression goes. Sometimes I forget, and it's like, wait, I was gonna go and say something else. I completely forgot. And especially, it doesn't help that, you know, it's been a while since I last streamed, especially on YouTube. Because, like, before I took a long hiatus, I've been streaming on Twitch, and I was like, okay, maybe I can stream on Twitch instead of YouTube. But then I was like, a part of me definitely missed streaming on YouTube, but like at least another part of me was like, I think YouTube is definitely a good tool, you know, good platform to use if I want to like actually keep my you know, VOD, but I mean recording. So that's why I decided to come back here. In case anyone's watching this, yeah, I am back. At least momentarily, I'm back. ちょこっとの間だけ戻ってきました。ちょっと勉強モチベーションを高めるために。Yeah, and I think, especially when it comes to like, you know, computer stuffs, I think there's no other, you know, there's no other place that's better than being on an internet. No. Okay, but let's. Okay, I need to get my textbook ready. Where is it? Where it go? Okay. I have my textbook right here with me, but the thing is I'm not going to read out the entire thing, because first of all, that's gonna be boring. I'm not sure if this stream is meant to be entertaining in a way, but that's not my goal. Like, I'm not going to like read it out. And another reason is that if I were to read out the entire textbook, that's gonna be a copyright infringement, I think. Yeah. And I don't want to get into that unnecessary trouble, so I'm gonna hold myself off from doing that. Even though that's gonna make things easier, I'm not going to do that. And instead, I am just going to well, not even a textbook. Actually, I'm just going through the class's overview, I guess. But I'll definitely need to like memorize some of the stuff, like plugs and all that. Right, let me turn down the audio loud. Alright, so I have this empty canvas ready, up and running. So I can, it's right in here. Yeah, I can write all the stuff here. Okay. I'm sure you can all see that monitor. And write. And then I can write it. Write the materials. Write canvas. Right. How do I do this thing? I'm just like blocking the view of it. Let's see. Let's look over here. First of all, what do I need to know? What do I need to know? Let's see. So the first part is about the desktop computer. Oh, this is gonna be a little hard to do, but desktop computer. So desktop computer has several components. So basically the class covers desktop and a laptop, and I'm not sure, are they also going to cover like smartphone? They could. I think they eventually they're gonna talk about smartphones, but aside from I think most people like now, they like, instead of having like a computer like they either have like a smartphone or a tablet. So my assumption is that the IT support, the role of the IT support has changed compared to like, I don't know, 10, 20 years ago. I'm sure that's, yeah, the landscape, the whole landscape of it is completely different. But let's get to that. Alright. So there's like so many different like shapes of the port, like the, what was it? The monitor, like, how do I call it? It's like, VGE, VGA. I'm already making mistakes. Am I gonna be okay on this? But you see, there's this like, you know, I'm trying my best to like write, you know, draw it out. Like, okay, I'm not gonna draw out the whole like holes on them, because I don't wanna draw the holes. It's gonna be like trypophobia inducing. I'm not going to do that. But like you see, like on the old computer, you have something like this. I'll just write old because it is old. This one is, what was it? VGA. What does it stand for? What does it stand for? Video Graphics Array. Video Graphics Array. How you pronounce it? Okay. It has a couple different names, but basically, when someone says VGA with this old port, you know, display port, I said now I don't think the monitors nowadays have that VGA, but back in the day, I'm sure a lot of computers, like monitors, had that VGA port, the VGA port, you know. Yeah. What was it? 15 pins. Oops. Here. 15 pins. So, okay, let me count that. Yeah, so it has 5 holes and the 3 rows of it. So that actually this one should extend that whole thing. So 5 times 3. Yeah. Also the pins, so that the holes. So there are holes on that port. Holes on the port, and then the 15 pins on the monitor. Wait, not the monitor. I mean the plug. Yeah, that's going to go in there. And then right, this one has that, and then some holes. I'm just gonna write holes because I'm not willing to draw something that would induce trypophobia, which I have. I'm not going to do that. This one, SVDO. 4, 7 pins. So is this one? Is this one like? I swear I've seen this somewhere, but I can't remember exactly like which year used this kind of port. I'm just gonna write question mark on it. What's the other one? This is a little hard to do because I have my tablet on my arm, placed on my arm, and I'm trying to draw it out, you know. There are a couple and it's like this. It looks like that, you know, that mark. This one, what is this called? DVI. DVI? What does this stand for? Digital what? Video interface. Video interface. I'm sorry, the writing is super sloppy because it's hard to write it with the tablet on my arm. Okay, what is it? Port transfer. Oh, sorry, I can't really I can't really read it off, huh? Right. So it's like that's not the right spell. Digital or analog. Right. Okay. So, these are some old ports, right? HDMI, it's pretty simple. This one on top, it usually says HDMI. One is, what does this stand for? High definition multimedia interface. High definition, multimedia interface. Would I be able to remember the whole thing? You know, the abbreviation, am I supposed to memorize that? It's like high definition multimedia interface is HDMI. Okay. Oh. There's a bracket. So as you can see, HDMI, I'm sure a lot of you using it, including myself. Right now the monitor that I'm using is connected to HDMI. I think this is an industry standard right now, as of now. Isn't it? It should be. And a display port. Or the display port. Or display port. You know the display port? You see, it's shaped like this, which is different from HDMI. Sorry, a little hard to control my lines. Display port. It says something like this. I should have mine too. I don't think it has any mark on the bottom. Or, okay, also this smaller one. What is this? It's a display port. Okay. So, this, old. Now. Yeah, so these two really used for the port. No display port. That's the standard. Oh, more. There are so many of them. But okay. This, okay. I should look this up because Thunderbolt is this for, and I should know this thing, you know. If I'm going over this, I swear I should learn to recognize all the different kind of ports and stuff. Okay, this is Thunderbolt. or volt port. Yeah. Yes. Like, you know, the terminology that they use, usually they call it like Thunderbolt bolt or something along the line. Okay. Like monitors, hard drives, different peripherals. Did I get the spell right? Peripherals. Different peripherals can use this. Oops. Then there's a network port. The one that I'm using right now. This one is Ethernet port. Port or network port. Got it. All right. Okay, so it has the speed varies. The speed varies from different ports. Right? Doesn't have to do with the cable, right? Or like the ports, but they affect the speed of the internet, right? Maybe if I got this part wrong, somebody has to tell me right away, you know. We got so many different things. Ethernet ports. Am I supposed to memorize all those stuff? Probably not. I hope not. And audio ports? Yeah, audio ports. Audio ports. Honestly, I think it's pretty simple. It's, you know, if you look at it, like, it usually says like microphone or like headphones, right? It should be pretty obvious. Let's move that. Let's change the layer. Where is it? Layer. I haven't been using this, you know. You see, that's why I'm having a hard time using this. No. You see, this, you know, Clipart Studio is a little confusing to use, you know. Especially after you got so used to Procreate. Clipart Studio can be a little complicated to use. Right. Okay. So USB port. USB. They just say USB, but what does it stand for? USB stand for Universal Serial Bus. Universal Serial Bus. Stop. Sorry, my Siri was like, no, sometimes they just, bring themselves up without me asking for it. But anyways, okay, Universal Serial Bus. And in this case, this bus has nothing to do with this bus. Sorry, I suck at drawing the bus. I can't remember how it looked like. Bus. Not a vehicle. Okay, in this case, what this bus stand for? So it covers, covers many peripherals. Peripherals as in like computer mouse, microphone, keyboard. There's so many stuff. Honestly, without USB ports, I don't know what to do. Like, there's so many things that I can use it for. My desktop has a lot of USB ports, and I feel like I still don't have enough. But what is it? Bus? They explain it in the later chapter, I think. But I don't remember exactly how or where. So that's like, okay, the version of the USB 1.0, something like 2.0, 3.0, somewhere along the line. External SATA, which stands for my name. SATA. I pronounce it like Sega. Right. External SATA. External SATA port. Five. Like, you can connect hard drive to SATA cable port. I see. Like, I haven't used an external hard drive before, but my SSD should be connected to SATA cable port. I mean SATA port. But it's inside of the case. Unless I got that part completely wrong. Okay, what is it? Next, is it? Am I supposed to like recognize all the ports? This looks old, for sure. This one has a mouse, picture of a mouse. This one has a picture of a keyboard. Are you guys so good drawing in again? Right. Okay, so what is this? /2 port. Main name. What is it? Mini EIN port. Okay. 9 pins. This one has 9 pins. How do I remember this? PS2. PS2 and 9. Cause like I tried to like tie it with, you know, Sony's PS2. It's like it's an old console. I remember it. Including myself, I remember it. I still remember using PS2. But anyways, I was like 8 and 9 looks kind of the same. So can I try to like tie it together and remember it? It's possible. Yeah. Yes. Okay, moving on. Now this looks old. Any of you remember seeing this before? It's like that, and it's like pins. Wait, this looks familiar. EB9. EB9. 9 pins. What's up with these 9 pins? This one's 9 pins. This one's also 9 pins. Okay, DB9 is later on. Oops. It replaced by USB. Oh, what do people use it for? Like, how does it work? Not sure. This is kind of like a mystery to me. Okay. Aeroport. What is this? Aeroport. There's like some soul holes. A pair. Airport. LPT. Put. 5 pins. Older printers use this. Honestly, I'm already feeling exhausted from drawing all the different ports. Like, I am so tempted to move to PC Building Simulator, you know? Okay, but this is the last one. Like holes. Okay. Mod import. RJ11 port. Isn't this like old school? Isn't it? Yeah. Old. Just get that right. Old all here because it is. Right. It's 4. So I connect phone to computers. So it's like that. What was it called? I forgot the name of it. Like AO something. Where it's like they make that sound, right? Like from what I heard is that, you know, it's like Was it how that sound goes? Like I forgot. I barely know that era, but wasn't it something like that? You know, like they make that loud sound with it, and you have to like you can either use a phone or the internet. Like you can't use both at the same time. Is that what you do it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, internal components. I feel like I should move on to computer simulator. Computer simulator. Let's see. Okay. Let me get to I'm not I'm not stopping just yet because I'm gonna start a PC building simulator. I'll keep the music up and running. At least from what I know is that a PC building, you know, they don't have that. They don't have any audio, I think. Building simulator. Ready? Wait, let's have an audio. Never mind. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and stop the audio. Then move to building simulator. Oh, there's nothing here. Game capture. Where is it? I might need to like play the game. Oh wait, okay. It looks like I need to change this setting. Full screen, quality, I'll lower the audio a little bit. Okay. Where is it? Team, yeah, of course. I mean, I know where it's at. Team, I know. Okay. Oh yeah, it works. Okay, it works now. Great. Okay. Keep binding. Will I be able to find it? Okay, you know what? Let me move my tablet away. Alright, and then my keyboard. There it is. Okay, this should do. Okay, let's cover this first, even though I don't know the very basic of it. Build a PC, this is like the very first thing. Okay, in this tutorial, you will learn about the main components of a PC and how they go together. Okay, let's open the case. First, we need to remove the side panels of the case so we can install the components inside. Okay. Remove it. Yeah, so it looks like this, right? So this side panel is like the yeah, I know, of course. To rotate camera. Oh, it looks like that. Okay. So inside of it, like I can see the trays for what is tree? I'm trying to remember. Hard drives. But I don't wanna make myself stupid with, not trying to, like, pretending to know everything and ended up, saying completely different stuff. Install the PSU. Okay, great. Next up, we'll install the power supply unit. Oh, power supply unit. PSU. Power supply unit. Yeah. This provides the power to all the components. It lives behind the PSU mount, which needs to be removed before the PSU can be installed. Okay. Oh, I remember this part. You know what? Yeah, I remember. Let's remove this. Okay, the screws. Wait, I needed to take off the screws first. Oops. My bad. Okay, so this should be, yeah, the power, yeah. Thing, power, yeah, here's a fan. Modular ports. Oh yeah, so this is where you have to like plug in the, cables, different cables. Okay, let's go ahead and install it. Install, yeah, and then you put on, yeah, and then you screw them. I forgot how it goes, but yeah. Screw back to the cover. At the heart of the PC is the motherboard and all the major components connect. Okay, let's get the motherboard. So it's this one. Huh. It sort of looks like the one that I have. Okay, so let's check the components. HDD setup ports. Oh. Power. Oh, okay, so the power. This, I think this probably connects to the power supply with cable. RAM slots. Yeah, RAM slots right here. Yeah, so you just put different slots like that. Memory, DDR, yeah, something along the lines, yeah. CPU, so the CPU fits inside here. I/O ports, so yeah, the USB something, there's a couple different, ports, different kind of ports here. PCI slots. Oh, PCI slots. PCI slots. Okay. PCI slots are very high-speed connections to the motherboard for PCI cards. The most common PCI cards are graphic cards, but can also be Wi-Fi or sound cards. Ah, okay, now I remember. I was like, oh, sorry. Okay. For a second, I was like, what is this PCI slot for? Chipsets. Chipsets are processors that support the CPU and manage how it works. Every CPU model has its own bespoke chipset that is designed to get the most from it.
I told you that the
10%
stuff was
link.
hopefully cool with
okay.
external water system. If there were better choices, yo, I'm
Mm.
busting them. Fill the
There's
case
co-
up with
There's
LED.
like so many different
Something
components that I
obnoxious, red, pink, or green.
standoffs. What was it? Motherboards are screwed to the case using standoffs to pull the motherboard away from the middle of the case. Standoff?
Gotta think through each component.
Huh?
Decision.
What? Standoff.
Building the ultimate PC is my vision.
From panel headers. This connector is where you attach all the ports and buttons on your case and to the motherboard.
To the best of my
But,
abilities.
oops. How do I zoom in? I wanted to see what it looked like. Okay, and SATA ports. These ports are called SATA serial ATA ports, and they are where the hard drives are connected. Alright, okay. Let's install it. So the motherboard fits here. Wait. Where's the motherboard? Where did it go? Board. I thought I was supposed to like screw it. Yeah, I remember doing this. See? So you can see all the ports on the side from the side, you know. Connect motherboard. Connect to the case front panel. Motherboard, connect motherboard. 24-pin ATX power carries power from the SU to the motherboard. Yeah, so this one next to here. Here. So the cable management is the hardest thing to do, and it's see, this was hard to do. In my case, I needed to close the case, so but using my full force, and it was like too hard. Okay, what is this? PSU to CPU. See? Oh my gosh, I'm starting to remember things. Yeah, so it connects like that to, you can see on the bottom, so that it connects the bottom. Yeah. Hey, this one, the case is front panel. Okay, install the CPU. The Central Processing Unit, CPU, is a PC's brain. It performs calculations based on information from some components and passes the results to others. Yeah, Central Processing Unit stands for CPU. Central Processing Unit. Central Processing Unit. What is it right here? Yay, it looks just like mine. Okay, pins. The CPU has pins that plug into the socket of the motherboard. Each CPU model has its own pins, layout, and orientation in the socket. Got it. Sorry. Okay, the processor or die is the chip that does all the calculations in the computer. It's very delicate and it's tightly packed, so gets hot quickly. Okay, it gets hot very quickly. Okay, was a little bit of a awkward sentence. Okay, the processor or die. Heat plate. The CPU has a heat plate that is attached directly to the processor. This is designed to quickly get the CPU's heat away to the CPU cooler. Oh, okay. That is directly to heat plate. Heat plate is the one at the bottom. Okay, let's open it and put it in. And okay, and close it in. Yep. Apply the thermal paste. The CPU gets very hot and it needs to be cooled by a cooler. Right, I have mine too. Mine is a fan. First, we apply thermal paste to the CPU to improve the conductivity between it and the cooler. Yeah, you'll need to apply. So it was like right here, like they just show it with a click. But then when you're actually applying it, you have to like very carefully like spread it out. It's like you're spreading butter on the toast. And you try not to put not too much, but not too like small. So like covering enough area of the toast, you cover enough space. Now you spread the thermal paste on top of the CPU enough so that when you mount a cooler, it's gonna it's gonna do its job. Okay, now we can install the CPU cooler. There are two main cooling types, air or water. Yeah, so the one that I have is air. But I know a lot of people, especially like if they have gaming PCs, they use water. This one. Yeah, right. I knew it! Cooler plate. This plate makes contact with the CPU through the thermal paste and is made from a highly heat-conductive material, usually copper. Heatsink fins. The fins give a large surface area for the CPU's heat to be dissipated. A fan blows through the fins to remove the hot air away from the heatsink. The fan needs power and this cable is plugged into a dedicated CPU fan socket on the motherboard. Where is it? Where is the power? Okay, there you go. Yeah. It's like this one connects to a motherboard bracket. The bracket attaches the cooler to the motherboard. Each CPU model has its own bracket size and shape. Okay, let's install it. It goes like that. Did I do it right? Let's connect it. And here. Motherboard. Okay, install the graphics card. The next important component is the graphics processing unit, GPU. Graphics processing unit, GPU. GPUs are often many computers in themselves with their own processors and memory to calculate the complex visuals of today's games. Right, So, you know, when people are like, oh, NVIDIA 5090 something, this is the one they're talking about. Graphics card. So, look at this. Fan and heatsink. CPU gets hot and needs a large heatsink and fan to keep it cold. Dual GPUs. Many GPUs use this connector to allow for multiple cards to be linked together for more power. Some systems allow up to 4 cards. Ah! Oops. Okay. I'm not going to like read off every single thing. But then you can kind of see the components of it. The back plate. Ah, right. Yeah, so the ports stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and install it. Remove case part. And then remove the screw. And then you install it. So you install it on the, you know, and then you insert it in the, what was it? PC kind. I forgot. Why do I keep forgetting it? Install the memory. Next is the memory or RAM. Random access memory. RAM equals random access memory. Okay, RAM is very fast memory that the CPU uses to hold the programs that are running on the PC. RAM comes in sticks and many of the same times can be combined to give the PC more memory to use. I thought, okay, if I remembered it, some of the RAMs that you have to be careful with mixing different types of them, or that it will affect the performance of it, of the PC. Okay, connector, yeah, Oh, each type of RAM has a special notch cut. Make sure that you don't put the wrong type to it. Yeah, lock, yeah, memory chips. Okay, let's install that. We're installing 2. Right. Is it okay to like install RAM sticks right next to each other? I mean, it should be okay. And I remembered it. I installed it like one, and then the second slot I skipped it, and I installed it in the third slot, and then I skipped the fourth one. Okay, install the hard drive. The last major component is the hard disk drive, HDD. The hard drive stores all the data for the operating system, the program, and the user's photos, music, and videos. Yep, that's right. So the HDD, so the hard drive, has spinning disk inside of it. Right, the spinning. So it's gonna spin inside of it. The SSD, if I remembered it, they don't spin right. SATA and power. These connectors are used to connect to the motherboard and the separate. This connector is used to connect the HDD to the motherboard and the power supply. I think if right, yeah, it was like that. Okay, let's install it. What are these used for? Okay, let's close it. Then connect it. Let's go back. Or connect HDD power. Connecting to power. Yep. Other components of the PC give out heat. These fans will help keep the temperature down by moving the hot air out of the case. Oh, are we doing this? Oh, the fan, case fan. Okay. Water, fans, yeah. Pretty self-explanatory. Go ahead and install it right here. And Susan, from outside. Not. And connected to motherboard. Okay, I think we're done. Close the case. Now we just need to replace all the covers to protect all the static components. Yep. Oh, yeah. Closing in. Closing the case. Turn on PC. Now we need to plug in all the cables and power the PC on. Okay. Disconnecting all the peripherals. Oh, this one, the power. Okay, power cable. This one, graphics card. Yeah, unless you have to install the, you have to plug in this one to a graphics card, or else you will be able to get advantage of the graphics card that you have. Yeah, it worked. Oh my gosh. It's a good refresher, like I needed it. Sure, no? I needed that. Okay. Okay. Drink tea. This, okay. Is it okay if I just check this one? AT expansion. Name. If this is something that's gonna take a lot of time, I'm gonna. Oh, you're now an IT support contractor for Irotech Corporation. Have you played? Yeah. A delivery hours is a fee. What the? Cash injection, a one-time cash boost. Earn more from jobs. What? Should I turn it on? Maybe? Yeah. I mean, free money is great. No hidden objective. Learn the basics of video. Yeah. Alright. You know what? Let's turn all of them on. Okay. Let's get to work. Oh my gosh. Does it actually show my computer? My wallpaper! My Venti wallpaper! You know what? Since they're going to like expose my computer, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to main menu and play it later on. Okay, but it was a good refresher. stumbled upon a lot of components, but at the very least, it like I realized that I needed to review a lot of things. Right. That's good. That's good. Yeah. I will be sure to continue to study it. I have a lot of things to study, you know. I think it's good. Like I should definitely do this once every week. Just as a refresher, you know. Yeah. And to play it, probably study. I mean, off stream, but this is definitely something that I needed to do. Yeah. Anyways, I'm really doing this for myself. Yeah, but it's good. It's good. Always good. So next time, I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to do this, but I really wanted to like stream just to get myself, you know, be more motivated. Okay, until next time. Bye bye.